Anticipating this moment. I'm Coach T, a marketing strategist, and I'm here with the founder of the group, Christina Rowe. How you doing, Christina?
Hey, Taylor. Hey, everybody. I'm so excited that you're here. We are really excited to share this with you today.
Absolutely. So welcome to the Facebook sales strategy training. It's all about how to create a profitable Facebook sales funnel. And a lot of people think that, you've got to do ads to get traction on Facebook. And we're going to talk to you tonight and show you how, even if you don't have any money for ads, there are plenty of ways that you can make money. So, Christina, how are we going to be handling the comments for this?
Sure. So what we're going to do, everybody, is this way we can give as much value to you as possible, is if you have any questions, just put it below in the comments and ask your questions, and then we're going to individually be able to respond to you. So if you see the chat or the comments box, just put that in there, and then we'll go through and we'll answer those. Instead of saying it, trying to read them and distracting us from giving you all the value that we want to give you today.
Awesome. Awesome. So that's the plan. So who's ready to get started? We're so excited. So let's get the party started here. So who is this for? Well, this training is for you if you're a new entrepreneur, if you're a seasoned entrepreneur, if you're looking to hit your first 10K month, if you're looking for your first 100K month, if you're tired of platform hopping, or if you're ready to see consistency in your sales. If that's you, go ahead and drop a comment right now. That's a lot of people here. So we want you to know that no matter who you are and what you're experiencing, this training is for you. You're going to get value out of it. And that's why we're here. So before we get to the how of all of that, we want to do a little bit of a formal introduction. And so we'll introduce ourselves.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christina Rowe. I'm the founder of Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs. I'm an author, speaker, and online marketing specialist. And I'm really excited to be with you here today.
Awesome. Christina's just awesome and has a wonderful, wonderful group. So
thank you.
Yeah, I'm Coach T. Some of you know me as Taylor. Some of you know me as Coach T. I'm a 4-time product and service-based entrepreneur, multi-exited entrepreneur, have sold businesses. But most importantly, I'm an organic marketing specialist that has made millions of dollars in revenue without any paid ads, and particularly around video. So this is going to come up in just a little bit. So really excited to be here with everyone tonight as well. And how am I the same as all of you? I've got to show you this. I came from a corporate background. I'm a mom of 4 kids, and I started businesses from scratch. So a lot of you are thinking, like, how are you going to do this? How's this going to work for you? I'm going to show you exactly what I learned when I didn't know anything. So super excited. Now, between Christina and myself, together we have reached an audience of 3 million plus people online. Now, our step-by-step training tonight is going to show you how you can also duplicate the success of this. So very excited about that. So let's see here. How many of you are entrepreneurs looking for sales and you're throwing your hands up because you're saying enough's enough, it's not working? Is it you? If it's you, drop it in the comments. We see you, we hear you. So there are so many platforms. And as an entrepreneur, it can get very daunting. One of the things that Christina and I have in common is that although there are many platforms, there's one platform that we absolutely stick with all the time, and it happens to be Facebook. And I'll tell you, you are going to be able to have multi 6 figures, 7-figure business, even if you're only on Facebook. And we're going to show you how you get to do that tonight. Now, why Facebook versus everyone else, versus YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Clubhouse? Why Facebook? Well, Facebook is the most veteran platform. It's the platform that holds the widest demographics. And we also know that it's known for people who are ready to make purchases. So if you're having a hard time finding people who are ready to purchase your product, then you probably need to be on Facebook. And we've got a solution here for you. So growing a business on Facebook requires strategy. And we're ready to tell you our strategy. So hang on. We want to help people like you get sales, have income, and also have impact. And we think that Facebook can help you do that faster than probably any other platform. Now, on Facebook, you've got three options. You can go to your family and friend list. You can do cold outreach. You can do warm outreach, or you can target your ideal client list. There are options here. Now, we're going to navigate through this. Now, how many people want to rely on family and friends? No one wants to have to rely on that, right? Because what we know is that they're not likely our ideal clients. Many of them have already purchased something from us in the past. And it's just such a small number that we can't have consistent sales from it, right? So that's the issue with that. Now, how many people want to rely on cold outreach and DMs? Another no, right? And for some of the same reasons. One of them is that it's unpredictable. If you're DMing people and you're not on their friends list, you might end up in spam. They might not receive it well. They might not welcome that invitation. And it's also not going to be very consistent for your sales. So goodbye to cold sales. Now, there are three options that are going to get you ideal clients. And that's what we're going to talk about. Now, if you follow what we're going to be teaching you, you're going to be able to hit your first 10K month. You're going to be able to up level to a 20K month, and you're going to be able to rise to those 100K months. It's totally possible. It's going to happen. So, Christina, over to you.
So let's talk about Facebook groups for business sales. This is option one, and this is what I have done. So Facebook groups were established in 2010. So watch, it's been about, 12, 13 years ago. And there are now over 10 million Facebook groups. That's 1.8 billion. That's crazy. Active users. And this is every month. So think about those numbers. And the power of groups is really often underestimated. People do not realize that Facebook groups are one of the best ways to get new clients and customers and new leads.
Absolutely.
And, there's Facebook groups for every business niche, okay? All you have to do is go into the search on Facebook and type in anything, and you're going to be able to find a group for it, which is great. I'm sure you've done that already. And those groups are full of your dream clients. So it's just the most amazing place to get highly targeted leads and new clients, because you can literally go into a group and find your exact target audience. Just like with Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs, we have 625,000 plus women entrepreneurs from around the globe.
Amazing.
Oh, there we go. That's a slide. So yes, this group has grown in, I think we began it in October 2016, and we've now grown to over 625,000, which is, it's just amazing. And every country, everywhere. So it's really this global community. So I always like to say that Facebook is the very first step in your sales funnel, and it's absolutely your greatest free lead generator. Now, I built this group, and I have not paid a dime to build Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group. So I've never run ads so far to the group, but it's just grown organically. And I've been able to generate, over 200 and something thousand email addresses. So it really is a phenomenal lead generator.
Wow, incredible.
So here we go. I've built an email list of over, and actually it's, I think now 235,000 female entrepreneurs for free without using ads. And this is just by getting them into the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group.
And that's incredible, because we know if you don't have an email list, what do you have? That's the only thing that you own, not your profiles. So that's incredible, Christina, incredible.
Yes, you bring up a really good point on that, because you are literally, when you have a Facebook group or any platform on any social media, you do not, I always say this, you do not own it. It's like I'm like renting land on Mark Zuckerberg's, property. It's like, I don't own Facebook. So you need to have the emails. It's so crucial. And I would even say now emails and even getting phone numbers is huge. So you can do texting. So you have to build that. That's your property. Once you have a Facebook group and you can get that, you've now built really a valuable asset for yourself, and you're able to reach the people that are in your group. So we've had others who've had phenomenal results by using this formula. You can read some of these here. Just amazing. It always amazes me. I've got some on here. I just have one of our Standout Online members who is in our group. She just wrote she made 200,000 in 90 days using the group. So it's incredible results that we've seen of people using this strategy where they're using Facebook groups, and specifically the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group, to leverage it and really grow and scale their businesses. So these are 5 steps to turn your Facebook group into a sales machine, okay? So step number 1, okay, you want to start a highly targeted Facebook group of your ideal target audience. Okay, so you want to really niche it down and make sure that these are the people that you want in your programs, services, and products and courses. Now, step 2, this is really crucial. You want to name your group using the keywords your ideal customers will be searching for in Facebook. I see this mistake over and over again. So many people will name their Facebook groups like after themselves. Say they're a coach, they'll say, XYZ with, Jane Doe. Or they'll use their really great copy that they use for the name of their, program as the Facebook group. Do not do that. And I'll tell you why. Because if you want Facebook to show your group, okay, you know how when you go in a group and all of a sudden it says you may also like this group, that's based on the AI bots that are going to scan your group for keywords. So you want to make sure that you have the keywords, like Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs is women entrepreneurs. So Facebook knows to show our group in other groups that are for women entrepreneurs. So you want to have a pretty much boring name. You don't need to have, a really snazzy name for your Facebook group, because the main goal is to get Facebook to promote your group for free. And by doing that, a little thing I say to do is to go into Facebook, go into the search, make like it's Google, and whatever your niche is, put in, what your ideal target client would be putting in there. Okay, what would they be putting in there? How to write a book, let's say, and so put that in there and then click on the button that says groups. And now you're going to see like all the book writing groups come up. Okay, and then you want to pay attention and you want to look, okay, there's 10 of them come up. Which ones have the most members? Is there something in common with that? Are they using certain keywords? Are they using like authors or whatever they're using? And obviously you never want to copy someone's Facebook group. Please don't take their names. This has happened to us numerous times and we're trademarked, so you want to come up with your own name, the original, but you can use and mix around words and stuff too. There's plenty of groups, with women entrepreneurs in it. Or different types of groups that have those type of keywords in it, but you don't want to just blatantly take anyone's name, but use it as a guidance. And then once you establish your group, step number 3, and this is crucial to building your own database, is you want to use one of the 3 questions for new members to ask for an email address. You want to get that email address. So you get 3 questions to ask when you set up your group, and make sure one of them you're collecting an email address. And you could even ask for a phone number as well. And then what you want to do is you want to add those email addresses to a spreadsheet. Now, in the beginning, when you're first starting your group, you can do this manually. You can have an assistant do it. But when your group starts really growing, you want to have a software use this. And I personally use GroupFunnels, which is automates the whole process. It sits in Chrome, and it just takes all the information and we shoot it out, and it goes right into my autoresponder. And it takes the names and puts them into, if you don't know what an autoresponder is, it's like your MailChimp, or I use ActiveCampaign. So it's all automated now because we get too many member requests. It would just be too much of work to hand do that. But in the beginning, that's what I did. Actually, my hand would go numb. I'd be sitting there copying email addresses.
I remember those days.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Because they didn't have this. And I'd be like hours and hours. And I would say, oh, I wish there was a better way to get these in. And then thank God, GroupFunnels was created. And there's a couple of other ones too. Arnie, his name's Arnie. I can't pronounce his name. It's Giske. And I actually got to meet him recently in person. He created GroupFunnels, and I thanked him. I was like, oh, thank you, Arnie, because let me tell you, before your software came out, it was, it
Long
was
night.
torturous. It was torturous. Yeah, now you can do it easily. So then it's going to upload it to the software. So here's an explosive growth strategy, okay? So you want to engage your new members with interesting and probing questions. Now you want to make your group about them, not about you and your business. This is another mistake I see people doing in Facebook groups. You know, it's all about whoever started the Facebook group. But people, you know, are about themselves, right? So they love it when you say you get engagement, you know, especially if you're in a business group, if you say, you know, promote your business below in the comments, and everybody's going to be doing that. Or let's do, you know, let's share our Instagram or another platform. You're going to get tons and tons of things. You want to be creative with that. Or what does your business need help with? You know, you want to get specific. For whatever your niche is, you want to provide really valuable information and content to them, and, you know, make it a valuable resource before you try to sell them anything. So you really want to engage them and get them talking in that group.
That's an incredible point that you've made, because every time that you see a Facebook group that doesn't succeed, it's usually because they have made it about the owner, or they have not given value before asking. It's really about community. I think Christina's done an amazing job of that. You know, there's so many times where it's so much about everyone else in the group first, that rarely I'm like, well, what's Christina have to offer? What's she But that's the way it should be. So fantastic.
You know, that's the thing, you know, it's people want to be about that. I learned that when the group started to grow. I was actually doing coaching and stuff and personal one-on-one type of things back then. And then I quickly stepped back from that because the group got so big and there was so many other people doing that. And I kind of let the members take over and be able to do that, you know, instead. And it gives it that sense of community, and, you know, and people just love it. Anything, let me just say something, anything you see on Facebook, and you may say you go into a group and the first thing you're going to be seeing normally is the most relevant posts, right? So if you're seeing like tons of these posts that, you know, in our group, you'll see it with the colored backgrounds and they're short and to the point, and they may say, you know, who's your business help, or promote this below, and you've got thousands of comments. That's because people like those. You may not like those, but people like those. So Facebook's only going to show what members like.
Exactly.
Keep that in mind. So you'll see all our Standout Online members are coming up in the top, you know, you'll see it. It's because they know how to craft their posts to go viral. And it's because Facebook recognizes when they see all that in the first couple minutes, all of that interaction under a post, they're going to push it to more and more and more and more members of the group. So something to keep in mind. So, okay, so here's another strategy here for explosive growth is grow your group quickly by posting in other Facebook groups. Now that allow promotions. Paid ones are the best in your niche. So we allow for Standout Online members, if you don't know what that is, our Standout Online membership program, to pay a $97 a month for our basic level, to come in and you get one promotional post a week and one Facebook Live a week, and then you get to do other things as well. But those members are now leveraging my audience. So there's other groups too that do this, you know, but you want to make sure, number one, don't go into someone's group and try to post the promoter, you know, any promotions if you haven't read their group rules, because then it's not going to get accepted. There are free groups. I know some of our Standout Online members have their own groups that allow promotions, but why are paid ones the best? I'll tell you why, because if you have a group that's free and they let everyone promote, it gets spammy. And then there's not real interactions or conversations going on. So we have 625,000 people, but we have like, you know, 1,000, 1,100 Standout Online members. That's a very tiny percentage of people allowed to, you know, when you think of the scope of the group. And I'm sure a lot of the other paid groups are that way too. They're not just taking everybody in the group and then people are, you know, people need to see other types of content, not just, you know, types of promotional content. Two, again, use a colored background. Right now, colored backgrounds and copy that calls out a specific target audience, like, where are all the life coaches in this group? Let's connect. So use something like that, calling out who you want to connect with. And the colored backgrounds really do get attention and work better. The long form posts just don't do as well. It's just, I guess, it's people don't have the attention span anymore. And then number three, now, if you're using a paid group, you can do this. You want to comment back with the link to join your Facebook group. So if you want to quickly grow your Facebook group, join a group that allows paid promotion, like the Standout Online membership program or whatever group that is in your niche. And then when you do this post, where are all the life coaches in this group? They're going to me. You can have you and your assistants go in and you can put in the comments, say, oh, that's fantastic. I'm so happy you're a life coach too. I just started a group where we're going to do XYZ for life coaches. Here's the link. And now you're getting them into your funnel because now they're going to give an email address when they join, and now they're in your group. So it's a phenomenal way to get leads and quickly grow a Facebook group.
Absolutely.
And here's another explosive growth strategy. Number 3 is you want to post a compelling post that solves a problem your target audience is experiencing. It's really, really important that you hit the pain points. People, again, do not have attention span. I know Taylor knows this. When you go through the reels, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, and like you get sucked in, or TikTok, and you're just sucked into it. That's why they're short. 15 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute at most, because people do not have any attention span. So you need to really get their attention in Facebook groups by really calling out a specific problem. And then after a few hours, you can pin and feature it to your group. I like to wait and let it get some traction first before pinning it. And then if you feature it, then more people are going to see it as well. And then again, you want to comment back with the link to your free lead magnet or offer. I'd say don't do it directly for the sale in Facebook groups. Get them into something free, get them into your own funnel so that they give you an email address, and now you can, send them a welcome series of emails and then upsell them into your products and services. Another tip I've noticed lately is if you've got a really great post going that's getting tons of comments and you've pinned it to your featured section, I like to slightly edit the post after a few days and mark it again as an announcement, because it'll push it back into the group feed. So for me, I'll have in the top of the group, who here wants to get their business in front of 625,000 members? And everybody will say me. It's when the number goes up, I just edit it and say, 626,000 or whatever, and so on. I'll just edit it and it'll go up, which is, and then it'll re-push back in. I always get more people seeing it when I do that. One thing though, just to mention, is be careful when you put those comments in, when you're commenting back. Do not put the same thing over and over and copy and paste in a fast period of time, because Facebook will throw you into Facebook jail. So what I like to do is make it, take whatever I'm saying to lead them to the free lead generator and put different words in front of, like awesome, great, here is the link, and then switch it to great or wonderful or fantastic, and like rotate those.
Exactly. Facebook jail is so fun.
Oh, you don't want to get in Facebook jail. And this way kind of tricks they think it's different posts, and go slow. Don't wait to take a pause, then go back, or have other people help you, like your assistants. Because if it really blows up, you want everybody going in there and doing that. So this is how leveraging paid promotions in Facebook groups can really, really help explode your business. Number 1, this is an overlooked step that people really do not do. And they just, it's a drop and run. They go into Facebook groups, they drop something, usually it's promotional, and they don't go back. And they don't spend, which I suggest everybody does, is spend 15 to 20 minutes a day in the group, commenting and engaging with members, positioning yourself as an expert. Now, one thing we have in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group is our Standout Online members get a group expert badge. So that gives them a little extra, authority, that when they do comment, people say, oh, you're a group expert, you know what you're talking about. So when you do this, you're interacting with people, and you can do a search in any Facebook group. Just go up to the Facebook group and search in some keywords. If you're looking for, again, we'll use life coaches, put in life coaches, see who's posting about that. And then you'll see those conversations come up. Number 2, go live and share one specific short and easy to implement strategy. Okay. And use captions for replays. So another mistake I see with people going live is they are not hitting the pain point in whatever their live is about. They're not making it too long. They're not making it specific. People want to learn something and they want to learn it in a short amount of time. So if you can do a how to XYZ in 15 minutes and you're teaching them that and they're going to get that win. Once they have that win, you've just like exploded your like trust factor with those people because they're like, oh gosh, I can go do that. Give really great stuff for free. And then don't try to sell directly from that live where you're trying to, okay, now let me get you into my $10,000 program. You want to then get them and give them something for free. The goal is to get them into your own funnels where then you can do all the selling, especially if you have a high ticket offer, you can, lead them in from the free gift lead generator and then upsell them to an application funnel where they can get on a call with your sales team or yourself. So that you really want to utilize Facebook groups that way. 3, post non-promotional posts frequently that drive engagement. Again, as a group leader or in other groups, you don't want to be, always promoting, and you want to really give that value because that's really going to make you stand out and perceived as an expert. And people nowadays, it used to be 7, 8 touch points before they buy. With everybody's, attention span, it's like almost like maybe 20 or more times they have to see you. Because people get distracted really, really easily. They'll be, again, scrolling on Facebook. Maybe they're going to want to see something in the group and they're like, oh, I want to do that. And all of a sudden they get a text message or the phone rings or something else. And then they totally forget about you. So that's why in the Facebook group, it's important. You have your message consistent. And then when they go back, they'll remember you because you're not just another name. They've already seen great content. And number 4, use the promotional post to generate new leads by sending to your Facebook group or lead magnet with an upsell. That's exactly what I was talking about, is doing that upsell. A couple other things just to add here, just really quickly. If you're doing a Facebook Live in a group and you already have an email list, or better yet, if you're going to use a group and you're going to go live, instead of just saying, all right, I'm going live in the group tomorrow at 2:00, make a registration page. Use a funnel system like ClickFunnels or whatever you're using, Kajabi or Kartra. Get that simple registration page, make them register, because now, and get a phone number too, you can do text message reminders and get them back into the Facebook group. You can also email them to remind them to go back into the Facebook group. And you're getting emails of the people who maybe are not going to show up and just want the replay. So that's a really great way to grow your list. And I don't see many people doing that with their Facebook Lives. I think that could be really powerful, to do that. This way you're generating leads and not just hoping people show up for your live.
Excellent strategy. And I love what you're saying about phone numbers. That's so important, especially right now, and often overlooked.
Yes. And I hadn't even thought of phone numbers. It was just recently somebody said to me, you have phone numbers of all the group members. I'm like, actually, no, because it's not questions. I'm like, I have to change that. And I just found, just for anybody who's wondering, well, how am I going to text people? I just found a software. It's called Scipio. And I've just tested it out and I really like it. You can upload your contents to it and it'll shoot out, text messages. So that's just one of many, but I thought I'd share that because so far I like it. So now we're going to get into really exciting stuff with Facebook Reels. So Coach T, take it away.
Absolutely. So it's time to talk about Facebook Reels. Now, what we do know is that Mark Zuckerberg and Meta are pouring all of their resources into Facebook Reels, even more so than Facebook ads, right? So we want to make sure that we are utilizing this opportunity to show up in the algorithm. I want to give everybody this quick little caveat before we go any further. Notice I said Facebook Reels. A lot of times that this comes up, people are thinking immediately IG, Instagram Reels. These are 2 different things, and they are not to be treated the same. If you can go viral on Instagram Reels, it does not mean that you will go viral on Facebook Reels. Why? There are 2 different algorithms for one. And the second thing is that there are 2 different types of audiences with different demographics and different viewing patterns. So it's important that you pay attention to what we're going to be talking about here and not just think because things are going well on Instagram that it will immediately translate. So let's dive in. So this is in February 22. That Mark Zuckerberg said, hey, Reels is already our fastest growing content format by far. We're going to be making it available globally. And basically he said that he was going to be launching new monetization tools. So rarely does Mark Zuckerberg ever make a big post on his personal page, but he made one. So this really showed you, hey, he's serious about this. You guys want to jump in on it. So for those of you that didn't jump in on TikTok or IG Reels and you set out, okay, well, that's fine. We can't do anything about that. But what we can do is jump on Facebook Reels and have an opportunity to become the expert in what you do on this platform. So since Mark made that announcement that it's been Facebook's main priority, Reels is an amazing way to have short form video and have major growth in whatever funnel that you have. And there have been 6 new features that have been added this year alone, just since the summer. So it just keeps getting better and better. So you don't want to miss out. Now, what is Facebook Reels? So I like to say, it's one of TikTok's newest competitors. Videos are up to 60 seconds in length. They keep adding more time on those, mimicking some of the other video platforms. There are graphics, there are editing features, there's music. There's so many new things that they're adding to make it competitive with the other platforms. But basically, it's short form video content that you can put out there. And the coolest thing about this is the fact that it's not just shown to your family and friends, it's shown publicly. So remember in the beginning when I said, do you want, your family and friends to be your only customers? The answer for most of us is no. We'll accept them, but no. So if that's the case, you have an opportunity to be shown to people who aren't even following you, who aren't on your family and friends list. So you want to jump in on this. Now, how does it work for business? That's been one of the questions. So a lot of people who are unfamiliar with this are familiar with TikTok. We're used to the dancing and the challenges. And so people are saying, how does this work? Well, first things first, remember, different audiences, different algorithms. So one of the cool things is that there's no dancing required. I teach my clients how to make really awesome Facebook Reels. And I was telling Christina a little bit before, but the students in our class who are starting generally in about a month time frame, they're hitting 200,000 views on their Reels content. It's incredible. Yeah. And nobody's dancing. We're not dancing.
Wow.
You don't have to dance. But what you have to do, yeah, I mean, it's incredible. And it's so underutilized, which is why we're talking about it. But you've got to create a consistent video strategy that does 3 things. It definitely teaches. We have to have our teaching moments, but it's not saturated teaching because we've only got 60 seconds. So as Christina was pointing out, the attention span is at an all-time low. Okay, so we've got to teach them, but we've got to also entertain them to keep them wanting to watch that 60 seconds, which it might seem like 60 seconds is going to go like that. But there's this, instant gratification that if you don't keep them interested, they can go to the next video. So we've got to entertain them. And ultimately, again, this is not for vanity metrics. We don't just want to go viral. We want to have people entered into our sales funnel because we are business people. And so we want to onboard people into that. So we've got to teach, entertain, and onboard. And all this gets to happen through video. Now, here's the Facebook Reels strategy broken down. The first thing is you've got to create video content, right? Seems like, yeah, we know that. But not only do you have to create content, you've got to create a sales funnel that matches the content. What do I mean by that? If you are promoting, let's say, you are promoting a video about health and nutrition, and in that video, you are giving out exercise tips, but you are selling a meal plan service. Okay, we need the video content to match what it is you plan to eventually sell so that we're educating people about the right things. So you've got this meal delivery service. Well, why don't you create, content about your, 5-year-old every day? Doesn't really fit into that funnel, right? We've got to be creating content about things like why people need meal delivery services, what the results are of your clients who are using meal delivery services, how long it takes you to make healthy meals if you don't use meal delivery services, et cetera, et cetera. Things that will naturally lead people into the proper sales funnel. So from there, you've got to upload, and I say you're going to upload to multiple places. You're going to upload to your personal page, okay? You're going to upload to your business page. And if you're really strategic, which is something we'll talk about in a bit, you're going to upload to a Facebook group with your proper audience. Okay. And then you're going to rinse and repeat that over and over again until people get to know you, until you build your know, like, and trust factor. Super important. And that happens by consistently posting videos. Now, when do we get sales, Coach T? When are the sales coming? So let's check this out. Here's how it's going to work. You're going to create content. Your viewers are going to consume the content. You want to have an excellent call to action at the end. Now, one of the things I see so horrible with a lot of the Reels videos is that people are doing a great job of getting people to watch the videos. They've got great content, but then at the end, they're just like, bye. Oh no, we've got to get them right. We've got to get them to take some action, and Christina's pointed out in the beginning here about the fact that we're not going straight for the sale. They don't know you. And so one of the examples I always use to my clients and in our Facebook group is it's kind of like dating. You would never go and just start proposing. It'd be like, well, let's date and see how this goes. It's the same with sales. We can't just ask for the sale. It's kind of alarming, and it's a huge turnoff. So to get your consumer to take action who's watching the video, we want to get them into something, and that something's going to be a freebie of some sort. It's a downloadable thing. It's a PDF, it's an audio, it's a video, it's a mini course, it's anything that is so juicy that they have to say yes to it. Yeah, they're giving you their email address. So we want to get them into that freebie funnel. You as the entrepreneur are going to get their email address, and then you're going to nurture them. So you haven't asked them to buy anything yet, and that's a good thing. So you get to keep nurturing them with value inside the email until it's the appropriate time to ask for the sale. And when you do, it'll be a natural and easy yes, because you've done so much to get there. That was valuable. So why do you want to start doing Reels now? And this is an important question because a lot of people watching right now are thinking, I'm going to start that in 6 months. Right now, I'm working on this, and then I'll go to that. Well, first of all, there's very little competition on the platform. Very little. That's in general. Even if you wanted to sing and dance, there'd be little competition. But if there's little competition for that, you have to be able to imagine that there's even less competition for businesses. There are not a lot of people using this for organic commercials, organic teaching. So it's really important that you do that. Now, it's super underutilized. And so even the people who are using it for business, I would say about 75% of them have no idea how to use it to generate a sale. So now if you can really craft this to enter people into your funnel and be able to close them on a sale, you are on your way. The other reason that you want to do this now is because it's going to become saturated just like TikTok did. And you're going to be sitting on the sidelines thinking, I wish I had done that. But it's going to be another platform and another time that it's a little bit too late. And you don't want that to happen. Okay.
That's really true.
Absolutely. And how many people are thinking, I'd love to jump on TikTok, but the way the algorithm is set up, there's no way, I can get past this 500 views.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I've not really spent any time. I have a little TikTok, but I even don't put anything really on there. And it is very oversaturated on TikTok.
Yeah. So you've got to come over here. And then the people on Instagram, they've been doing Reels for a while. There's people with huge followings. So naturally they get seen first. So if you did not jump on either of those trains, you need to come on over to the Facebook Reels train while you can. Now, another reason to do this is, as I said before, few people know what they're doing here. So it makes it even easier for you. Video has less competition, as we talked about. Now, on Facebook Reels, here are a few things you can do. One, you can sell high ticket offers. How do you do that? Well, after a series of videos where you have gone through and educated people, you've given them so much value, they've taken copious notes, they think you're amazing now, you can enter them into your high ticket offer funnel by giving them a freebie, by maybe giving them a book a call option, something like that. Never a sale right then and there on the video, but something they can do to take the next step. One of the things that's been really fun for my clients is that they've been able to sell a lot of low ticket offers. And in selling those low ticket offers, it's been pretty incredible because it's allowed them to do something really cool. So let's see here. little hiccup. We're going to jump right back in, but it's allowed them to do something super cool. And that something has been the fact that not only can these clients now have people come in and make purchases, but they can also have people do something really important. They can get their email address. But one of the things that's really easy is to get people to make a low ticket purchase, because if we can get them to make a low ticket purchase, they're in and they're committed. And what we know is this, we know that if we can get people to buy something, right? People who buy something at some level is better than people who don't buy something. So that's really important. Yeah.
That's so true, because once they have made a low purchase offer, they are now, you're separating your future buyers from the general people who don't buy. So those are more qualified right away. Even if they spend $10, they've spent something with you.
Right. And they've made an action step. So that's important. Yes. The other cool thing that you can do is you can fill a masterclass. Now I've had students, one of my students, Anna, who I know is also in this group, she filled an amazing masterclass, up to 3,000 registrants from Reels. Incredible.
That's incredible.
We've had low ticket clients who've been able to sell. They've got $10 products, 300 in 1 hour, 600 visits in 1 day. Incredible stuff. And we've got coaches selling high ticket all day long, who are easily adding $30,000 in revenue from Reels. So you've got options, and some of these things come with booking a call, as we talked about. Now, do you want to know a secret? We move $100,000 per month through video alone. These are just some of the views, and these are from different funnels that we have. So this one was 71,000 from one video funnel, meaning we had a series of videos. There were 5 videos in total, and in 30 days, they got us this. Incredible. Wow. Then we had another where in 30 days, posting 7 days a week, now granted, we were able to hit 166,000 that month. So I'm showing you this stuff to say it's true and it can happen to you. So I'm sure you're saying, but what about businesses like me? So take a look at what some of my clients have to say. Here's Anna, as I was telling you about, 3,000 signups for her masterclass from Facebook Reels. She's incredible. Also a part of this group. We've got Melita, also a part of this group. She says, after she used our program and was following our steps, she got 400% plus more views on her Reels since the program. But she got 4,000 people viewing within the first week or so. So super incredible. And then we've got Dr. Stephanie here, and she got 10.5 thousand views by her second reel. So in 24 hours of using our strategy, boom, it was just like that. And now she's been able to sell. We've got, just really cool stuff. People in the technology space using this. We've got health and wellness, 12,000 video views after sitting around 200 before using our specific method, and 6,000 views from one reel in a matter of days. Never made a single video before using the strategy. It goes on and on. But the warning is that Facebook Reels and TikTok are not the same. So again, we can't use the same strategy. You won't get views. You won't get customers. So option number 3 is using Facebook groups and, using Facebook groups and being able to utilize also Facebook Reels. So Christina, I'd love to turn it over to you for a second and just tell us about kind of what you're seeing in your group with the utilization of Facebook Reels.
Well, I was super excited when we got the Reels feature in the group. And I see a lot of our members are using that. And one thing, I've used it, but I've never done the call to action, which that's a great tip on there, to put the call to action in there. I've just made mostly motivational type of little reels. And I think people are just not using it strategically the way you're explaining, because that is just absolutely phenomenal. So we have the option in our group, and it's for, we have pre-approval in our group. So it's really the Stand Online members who are able to take advantage of the Reels, and they're popping up. One thing I notice is now they're popping up in the feed. So you don't have to click on Reels to see the Reels in the groups. They're just coming in the feed, which is really great. So they're really, like you were saying, Facebook is really pushing Reels forward, and especially in groups. They're making that to be something that they want people to be looking at. And I don't know if you noticed this, but they've switched it now too, where the Reels you can comment like in the comments where before you had to kind of click on it, like kind of like Instagram.
Exactly.
Comment. They've changed that, which I think is a big, wonderful thing that they've done, because before I think it was you had to click through, and now you can just watch it and comment just like you would on any other post. So they're
Yeah.
definitely very, very powerful for Facebook groups.
It's so powerful. And again, usually people don't know the strategy. We had a post that we put a reel in your group, and within the first 24 hours, we hit 10,000 views. And what was really interesting, we have a screenshot of it, and everybody else kind of was sitting around about no more than 500 views, and we hit 10,000 because there's a strategy to it.
That's the issue, the strategy. You have to know the strategy.
Exactly. Exactly. So option 3 is using the Facebook groups and Facebook Reels. And I love this option, and my students love it. And, you know, it's just incredible. So let's talk about it. So here is what we've got here. This is the perfect formula if you've got 0 Facebook followers, right? So you don't have Facebook followers. Maybe you've got a really small audience of family and friends. Maybe you're ready for big traction in spite of all of those things. I want you to know that if you don't have a ready-made audience, what you can do is use Facebook groups who've already built a community and have an audience, and you take your content and you bring it there. And that's what this option 3 is all about. Now, this is the winning formula. If you haven't taken out a pen and paper or jotted down notes for anything, this is the time you want to bring it out. Now, here's the formula, and we're going to write it down. Facebook groups equal a targeted audience. So like Christina described, whatever your niche is, you can find them in a Facebook group. And the plus is finding a Facebook group that allows for promotion. Because if they don't allow for promotion, then they're probably going to take it down. They won't approve it. And so one of the great groups is Women Helping Women. And I don't just say it because I'm here. I have a very large following in community. And the people who take my courses and programs, one of the things I say in the first week is get this membership, because you're going to be able to have a targeted audience. Now, the second thing is that Facebook Reels equal traffic. So maybe you're not getting a lot of traffic on post. You see some people going viral, but for some reason you can't get it. You're making long form posts, it's not working. You're making short form posts, it's not working. So essentially you've got no traffic. Facebook Reels are so dynamic, they're so fast moving that people are excited about it. And so with that, you are going to be able to get immense amounts of traffic, and traffic while you sleep. Traffic, you know, that just keeps building on each other. We have a video that we put up some 6 months ago, and it's really funny. The video now is at 3.9 million, and this is on Facebook Reels. Wow. And that video every day makes us at least $1,000, at least.
Wow.
And it's just because now we've got that traction and all that initial traffic, the algorithm loves it. So every day it's just pushing it in the feed. So once you get a targeted audience plus traffic, you're going to get sales from your dream clients. You're going to get sales from your dream clients. It's going to happen. So if you're sitting around wondering, well, I've got to put together this really complicated funnel and then maybe I'll get it. No, all you need is a targeted audience and traffic, and it's going to happen for you. So here's the video I was telling you guys about. So this is in Christina's group. So look at this. We hit 10.1 thousand in 24 hours. Nobody else here could break over 550. They couldn't do it. And this was crazy because it was really about this formula that we had and utilizing it. So then in like a little bit more than 24 hours, we hit 13.8. Okay. We had 91 small ticket sales. So low ticket sales, 91 of them off of this video. Incredible, right? It was a $10 product, but we sold 91 of them. And this was within 24 hours. We then had 4 high ticket clients book. People were in the DMs. They were everywhere. And they closed within 48 hours, 4 high ticket clients booked. So that's pretty incredible. And our high tickets, and our high tickets start at 10K. So that tells you something there. So it gets even easier if your high ticket is lower than that. So my students and I, who I teach this formula to, so we do done for you reels, we have masterminds where we teach you how to do it. But check this out. My students and I have reached over 4.9 million with the Facebook Reel strategy. Okay. And using this funnel system. So it's incredible. And so you've got that. And then the Women Helping Women community, 625.7 thousand members that you can promote there. So it's going to be a lot easier for you to take your reel, put it inside this group and get a lot of fast traction, as opposed to putting it on your family and friends page where you've only got, 2,000 people who are on your friend list, or maybe less, or 500 people, and trying to get traction. So here's this again, Christina, look at some of the examples of what's happening over here in your group.
Yeah, it's been incredible. I mean, the success that our Standout Online members have had, like Anne, who cracked 100K in sales. Marissa did 45K from the membership, and she grew her group to 5K in 5 months. Just amazing testimonials. We have a ton of these of people that are just, Andrea Franco actually credits the group for her becoming a millionaire. So it's just been absolutely amazing to see these kind of results of people utilizing, leveraging the community. So you don't have to have a giant community of your own. You can leverage other people's communities as well, which is a lot better than Facebook ads, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. And I think that sort of puts an end to the excuses. So everyone will say, I don't have time to build my own Facebook group. You don't need to. Go where the people already are. Exactly. They're already in this group and they're active. And one of the things that I love about Christina's group, and again, I don't just say this because I'm here right now, I really mean this. When people buy my courses and my done for you funnels, etc., at that point they've invested. And so I'm really careful about what I suggest to them thereafter. It's got to be worth their money. And so there are a lot of paid groups and there are a lot of great groups. But one of the things that I love about Christina's is that it is moving. The people are active in the group. It's not one of these groups where you pay for and then nothing happened, except you see the founders post. Things move. And so it's incredible, and you don't want to miss out on this. So now you've got to learn the Facebook group Reels sales strategy, how to post Reels in a group, and how to use the Facebook group Reels funnel. So you're not going to want to miss this super special opportunity that we're presenting. So we've been excited, trying to contain our excitement. So let's talk about it here. Christina, I'm going to let you introduce the special opportunity.
Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is really, really exciting. And actually what Taylor said is actually so true, that putting together the power of Facebook groups with the power of Reels can really, crush your sales goals and get you the new clients and customers that you've been looking to do. So it's really a really amazing system that you can put together. And I want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing to even accelerate that even more.
Fantastic.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead, Christina.
Oh, okay. So really, this is the only bundle you need to make sales on Facebook. So you've got the Women Helping Women Standout Online membership, plus the Facebook group's Reels Sales Strategy Roundtable, and the Facebook Reels Live Funnel Creation Workshop. And those two are Taylor's going to teach you in detail exactly how to do exactly what she was teaching you tonight, like in specific detail. And the Standout Online membership will allow you to do Reels, go live, and promote yourself in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group. So let me just tell you what's included in this. We have a normal membership. Our basic membership is only $97 a month for the Standout Online membership, but we are, for the first time, introducing a VIP version of this that is going to really 10x your results, because people, again, we talked about that touch point. People need to see you more. They need to, know, like, and trust you. So what we're doing is we're allowing each month for you to have 3 promotional posts per week to over 600,000 members, and 3 Facebook Lives per week. Which is, we've never done this before. And that's going to give you, 3 times the reach, as opposed to the one promotional post and 1 live. So that really is going to give you a tremendous way to, reach and get in front of the 625,000 and growing members. And they're going to see you multiple times a week. And then we're going to give you some exposure on multiple platforms. So we're going to share your reel. You can also do these reels anytime in the main group. We don't even have a limit for Standout Online members, actually, for reels in our Facebook group. And we're going to, once a month on our Instagram, we have about 21,000 members there, and our page, which is since actually grown, it's about 240,000 now. And my personal page, I'm going to put the reels on those as well. On our Instagram, and then you're going to get once a month, one of your reels, you choose which reel, and then you're going to get in your page, and then over on our, because we're finding that actually our page, the reels do really well over there as well. And then we have our private members only community. And then we have the exclusive ticket to the Facebook groups, Reels Roundtable with Coach T. So that is just going to be incredible, because that's going to teach you everything you need to know to explode your reels over in the group. And there's more benefits too, which we just introduced, which I'm super, super excited for. I think that's probably on the next slide. Oh, this is at the pricing. So it's $2,997 annually, or $297 a month. So if you pay annually, you will save $567. And if you pay in full, I'm going to interview you for our podcast. We have the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs podcast, which is on Spotify, it's on Apple, all the major podcasts. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to pin it for 7 days in the Women Helping Women group on the top, so everybody can listen to your podcast, and share on our page with over 235,000 followers. I don't know if we have the slide for it, but there's another major benefit to this that I wanted to share with you. Here's, of course, is the Facebook group Reels Roundtable. So this is the strategy to 3x your sales with Facebook Reels with Coach T. But we also have, I don't think I have the slide for, oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. The slide is, we have the, this is over on Wendy Amy Porter. She has multiple Instagram channels with over 1.5 million reach. And so her bonus here is she offers a one IG reel per week to be featured on. Her Boss Ladies Mindset, Girl Boss Empires is another one, Crowned for Success. Well over 1 million followers there. And a one IG story takeover per week to be featured again on all of those platforms. And then a business highlight post, again, shared to over her, all of her different channels, and shared across multiple social media platforms. So it's over 1.5 million. So you're getting over 2 million. So the reels that once you take Taylor's class, you're going to know exactly how in detail, because we don't want to be on this call for 3 hours. So we wanted to give you that class so that you know exactly how to craft, your reels to have the success that you can use it with the membership. And you'll be able to have it in the Facebook groups, and you could even use these benefits as well.
Fantastic. And, to that point, inside of this funnel creation class that we're doing, you're going to learn how do you move people from viewing to actually making sales. We'll talk about a unique niche funnel framework, and we'll talk about some broad categories that a lot of you will fall in, what your funnel needs to be. We'll have custom frameworks for coaches, custom frameworks for products. You'll learn what's trending and how to go viral. We're going to really hit on all of that. These are all fantastic bonuses. It's a limited time offer, so you're going to want to take action, right, Christina?
Yeah, and we're limiting the amount of VIP Standout Online members to get this. We're limiting it to 100 before the price goes up. This is, it's tremendous value to reach over 2 million people and get training from Taylor. I mean, my goodness, it's just a no-brainer. So we are limiting it to the 100 people who and VIP. Then we're going to close it down, and then we do open it up again. It's going to be $497 per month. So this is a time to really get in for $297 a month, or you just pay $2,997 for the entire year, and you get the additional bonus of the podcast plus everything that you saw, promotions to over 2 million female entrepreneurs, and all of the training from Taylor of how to, you saw the results her clients are getting. It's just absolutely incredible. And you're going to have that how-to part, how to create that funnel for your videos, and how to just kill it with Facebook Reels, which is amazing. There's not many people, I don't even, I have not mastered that. I have to listen to your class, Taylor, because I want to learn how to do Facebook Reels better myself.
Yeah, it's incredible. If you purchase this bundle here, I mean, this is really what you need to be able to hit the next milestone in business, no matter what level you're at, because I'll tell you that most of the people watching probably haven't mastered getting sales on a daily basis from Reels. Even if you're getting them, let's make it more consistent. If you haven't tapped into that, that's money being left on the table. That's a market being left on the table. So why don't we switch doing what we're currently doing that's not giving us, the customers and the leads that we want, and let's do something dynamic. And, I'm a big fan of investing in the business and anyone's business. We all should be investing. And sometimes you've got to look at what sort of that return is. Just from being in a community that gives traffic, that's huge. And then having the tools that no one else has about how to pull that traffic toward you with our class on Reels, that's the missing link, and at such an affordable price. All it's going to take is for you to hit a few sales, and that's going to more than pay for itself. So why not jump into it? So, it's been
absolutely. It's and having that component of the marriage between the how to and the audience already pre-built for you, that you're able to take, what you've learned from you with those, those things that you need to know in order to make those Facebook Reels go viral and have them, have the success like you've had, but now you've got the platform already that you just put them on. So it's really a great win-win. And you can get that. There'll be a link in the comments and down below. It's standoutonlinesystem.com/VIP. So that's standoutonlinesystem/VIP. We will put the links, so this way you guys can just click on it and see that. But I really suggest that you take advantage just before the places go. They're going to go extremely quickly, especially we're going to have a lot of Standout Online members who are even watching this right now and want to upgrade. Don't worry, we can upgrade you easily into this next level. It's the first time we're announcing this. So this is the first time anybody's hearing about this, and these spots are going to really go. So I suggest that you guys click on the link and join us. And I'm really super excited. And what you're teaching, Taylor, is just absolutely incredible. And it's something I have not seen. Nobody's really focusing on Facebook Reels. It's all about TikTok and Instagram. And I think this is really something that is so needed because the amount of money and you and your clients and views you've gotten, it just blows my mind. It's really incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm excited for everyone who jumps in. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the live class. And from there, if you want, advice or help with anything else with your funnel, we'll be able to help you. But I think it's a fantastic thing as just a free bonus to have that sort of handheld experience. So we're looking forward to seeing you in there. And we thank you all for watching. It's been incredible to have you.
Yes, thank you so much. And any questions that you have, just leave it in the chat and comments below, and we'll make sure to answer you. This way we can concentrate on giving you the best advice.
Fantastic. So we'll see you guys there.